Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and welcome back to SimCity 4. So in the last video we accomplished quite a lot. I think we got this all zoned in and built in the last episode, if I recall correctly. But all of this is in now. If I said I was going to do something in the last episode, I'm not doing it this time around, simply because I can't remember anything I said or anything I wanted to do. But we have all of this unzoned commercial and whatnot, and that's because our commercial demand is really low, especially for lower, low wealth density. I don't know. But yeah, we have a low demand, a very low demand for that. And as a result, it's not coming in. We do have a higher demand for low-density residential, and we have a very high demand for agriculture, which I might cater to and work on today. I'm not entirely sure. But what I want to do to get this demand up is lower taxes. And we're not making money at the moment, which is bad. Because if we go bankrupt, that's the end of the city. We'll have to start over. But I do want to lower taxes on low wealth. Low wealth, I was right. Yeah, I'm going to lower taxes on them. I'm going to drop them down to about 8%. I'm not making much money off of them anyway, in terms of taxes. It's really the low wealth residential and whatnot that I'm making money off of. So I'm just lowering their taxes so that they build. And overall, lowering taxes should make you more money, because more people will want to move in. And that's how it works in real life, too. You lower taxes, you get more money. A lot of people believe that, you know, you up the taxes, you get more money, but in reality, that doesn't work. So, just a little fun fact for you. Yeah, if people don't believe that, it means they're Democrats, and I'm not against any. If you're a Democrat, if you're on any political party, or you're not, or you don't hold yourself within any political party, I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't judge. I mean, I will disagree with your views if you're a Democrat, but I'm not going to sit there and, like, antagonize you. Especially since I'm supposed to be unbiased, really, in these videos, but I kind of choose not to be, simply because I just don't care. I mean, what people think. If, you know, if they hate me because I'm a Republican, or I think like a conservative, then let them hate me. I don't care. But I'll never, like, dislike you for having your own views on anything. Like, why? Anyone who does that, who hates someone just based on their views, that's not right. Especially if you are in the YouTubing game and you do this, whether it's a hobby or it's your job or anything. It's just not right to do that, to bias based off of that. So, yeah. And the reason I don't have like streets, I mean, roads are definitely more expensive than streets, but I just like them better. And even though this is a farming area and they should be streets, I'm just keeping them as roads to keep it consistent. And plus, it'll be expensive to change these to streets after I've already made them roads. So, yeah, we're just going to zone in a bunch of agriculture like these guys want. And hopefully they'll be fine. I mean, hopefully the demand will be enough to cover all of this. Oh, just barely. The zone is too... Oh, come on. Really? You know what? Let's just put in some low density. I'm sure they'll be fine next to farms rather than heavy industry. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. Let's just put in another one. Boom. And then this one right here. Alright. And that should be good. This is kind of uneven terrain. I'm not even sure this will work out great on there, but we're going to try putting in some agriculture here. Actually, do we have demand for... No, we don't have demand for dirty industry. We do have demand for medium industry, which I might put in here if agriculture doesn't work out. You know what? No, we're going to try agriculture. Yeah, it seems like it'll work out. Oh yeah, I gotta put in the low density commercial here. Because it's just barely too big. And the reason I don't want a road going in there is just it doesn't look right. It doesn't look good. So I'm just making sure that they're all just giant areas on their own or something. I don't even know what I'm saying. Don't even know what I'm saying. Let's just get the pipes in. Did I? Oh, it's gonna cost too much money. Shit. Fuck. Can I take out a loan? Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to close out of all that. I need to take out a loan. This is gonna be bad. I just need to take out a loan. Let me see. How much can I take out? The monthly payment for that borrowing limit is $2 million. I think with a high enough amount, I can pay it off. Oh, good God. I can take out $200,000 and pay a monthly payment of that. I think I can do it. I think I can. It might not be the best idea, but I think I can do it. I think I can. What's the word? Have it paid off and be functioning perfectly fine by that time. And if I'm not, then I'm screwed. Which is bad. Alright, so they're covered there. Okay, and then electricity. I'm gonna have to start conserving my money better, even though I do have $200,000 now to spend, or simoleons. I'm gonna have to work on conserving my money better. Just because, I need to. Now let's see if people actually start coming in here, in these commercial zones. Agriculture came in right away. Nobody seems to be coming into the commercial zones. The demand is still low. Well, everybody came in for agriculture, so that's good. Let's pause for a second. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, the demand is still low for this. Agricultural demand is still high. No, eventually these things are going to change on their own just based on how the city grows. So be aware of that. We are going to put in some more residential, though, just simply because... Wait, if we have... Why aren't they moving in here if we have the demand for it? Why won't they move in there? Are there actually no buildings that fit into those sizes? That surprises me, actually. But we're going to go ahead and... expand residential and whatnot, because we kind of need to. Sure, why the hell not? So there's that. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is draw a road. Or road, rather. Yeah, road. Right down the middle. So that this all evens out nicely. And then, ooh, I could have a road come across like that. And then we're gonna dezone that and fix it up so that it looks nice. And I mean, so that people will actually move in. Because I'm not sure there are 1x3 lots. There we go. So that should fix that. And we're gonna make sure these guys have water before we actually zone. Alright, these guys have water. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna make this all lower residential. I'm aware that normally lower residential would not exist on avenues or whatnot, but like, I don't know, it's just how I'm designing it. So I mean, I know it's not the best design by any means, but it's just how I want to design it. I may change that in the future, depending on how it all works out. Alright, so this is all good. There we go. Alright, so we got all of these guys in. These guys will move in. Are they guys... Words were slurring together. Are people seriously not going to move into these areas? Because if they're not, I'm going to dezone them. Yeah, you know what? Let's just dezone them. Dezone them, not dezone them. It's not how you pronounce that. So I guess we can fill them up with parks, which would up the land value, but there's really no point in upping the land value if these are lower density. Then again, it might work out in our favor somehow. So let's see if we can... Okay, we can. So we're just gonna put in a bunch of, actually, open grass area. Okay, we'll put that in there. We'll just put in a bunch of open grass areas. Can I seriously not change which way is these face? Alright. Fair enough. It kind of just determines it for you, I guess. Hopefully this does up the land value considerably. Because, I kind of need it to. I mean, we need all the help we can get. Really. Let's dezone this. Here, I completely missed that. And we'll just add in another open grass area. I know I'm not being unique with these parks, but it just seems like this will work out best. And I mean, yeah, I don't really know. Okay. So, let's see if people actually move in there. Oh, see, people did move in there. Why weren't they moving in? They weren't moving into the one lot areas there. Ooh, Sims invite Mayor to pull up a chair and settle in. Okay, is this... Time's not actually moving. Alright. Now that our population has surpassed 500, the residents of Jamestown open their arms to you, Mayor. We don't want anyone concerned that you might be going elsewhere, so here's your opportunity to put down real roots. Build yourself a mayor's mansion and slip your shoes off after work hours, of course. Alright, so this is basically like the first achievement, if you want to call it that, that you get, by, which is putting in your house. And you can put in your house anywhere you want. And, like, there are a bunch of achievements that come in, those sort of things. And by doing certain things, they can be unlocked, and they'll unlock buildings for you, all sorts of stuff. So, we're going to put down our house there. Because I feel like that would be a good spot for it. Right next to a bunch of low-density businesses. But, yeah, so I guess putting in these open grass areas has upped the land value. Because, fuck. Because, bunch of more buildings are coming in. More tightly packed buildings. Like, this is an apartment building right there. So I guess more and more people are coming in. We have surpassed 1,000 people, and... Taking a look at our RCI, we do have actually no demand for this, which is better than negative demand, I guess. And then we have a bit of demand for that, and a bit of demand for that. So, what's the difference between CS and CO? I'm not really sure. Oh, no, it's not city services. No, I don't know. If you guys know the difference, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm kind of interested. But yeah, okay. Let's just go back to this. And we got more apartment buildings coming in. Got more businesses coming in as the demand goes up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Help! Fire! There's a fire in Jamestown. Desperate Sims have gathered to use anything on hand to douse the flames, but their feet are scorched and they are running out of saliva. We need a fire station quick. Do something. Alright. I got you covered, don't you worry. Okay, now if you zoom out, there's a circle, and this is how far the fire station can cover. So you want to put this somewhere where it'll cover the fire nicely. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in right there. And that's just going to cover the whole industrial area, which is where most of the fires will actually end up being. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, alright, so that should help. These guys will take care of the fire. Looks like they already did. Unless the thing burnt down. I didn't get to it fast enough because I was too busy talking. But, yeah, I'm noticing now we have an extremely high demand. Oh, look at the agricultural demand. Jesus Christ. That is high. It doesn't really do it justice on the bars down here, but damn, that is high. We're gonna have to give agriculture more space. And this is going up. This has gone up. So we're definitely gonna have to put in some more agriculture. And you know what? We might just have all agriculture down here and just cater to that demand. depending on how much longer this demand will last. We do have a very big plot. Yeah, we have a lot of space. So, and plus, if we want, we can have another city provide the agriculture to us. Which I think it does that in this game. It's supposed to in the latest SimCity installment, but as everyone knows who's played that game, that mechanic is broken in that game, so yeah. Let's just put in more agriculture, just because people want it. We're already down to 150 grand. Crap. That is not good. That is so not good. Like, the fact that we don't have, the fact that we already lost, or I mean, we already spent $50,000, is not good. Definitely not good. Because, we need to make money. And if we can't pay off that loan, and we can't make any money, we go bankrupt and we're screwed, essentially. So, I don't know. I used to be able to make money so easily in this game before. I don't remember how exactly. Did I legalize gambling already? Yeah, I did. Okay. Like, no, see, we can't do anything for income in terms of this. There are currently no entries in this budget ledger. Currently no entries. Okay. So really, the only way we're reeling in the dough is through taxes. And that ordinance that legalizes gambling. So we definitely need to make sure that people are satisfied with the taxes, while still being good with paying them. Ah, shit. The zone is too small. Damn it. Crap. How am I gonna fix that? Can I do this? Really? I can't? Fuck, can I just... Will this work if I... Yes, there we go. Alright. So that solves that. Let's just get these guys some water, because they need it. Like so. And there we go. And I'm not going to hook these guys up like I did down here, because that's just a waste of money. But, yeah, alright, so... Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry for all the cursing in this episode, by the way. I just got off doing an episode of Agario, and as you guys know, there's a lot of cursing in that involved. Okay. So then we gotta put in more residential already. What I think I'm gonna do is just maybe have like a grid-like system, which I don't want to do, but I kind of probably don't have a choice with the way this was designed. So we're probably going to end up having to do that. So like this. And like that. So those are all getting built. And we'll just have a grid-like system in place to make sure this works out okay. I mean, just so we can get people in efficiently, have them living in here efficiently for us, and I'm sure they'll be fine with it. We might put we might have commercial areas down in this area. I mean, down in this whole space, because I'm pretty sure people wouldn't want to commute all the way over here in the, I guess, downtown area just to buy stuff. So, yeah. Alright, let's get our roads in. Where do I want to put it? Here might seem like a good spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 7th one. Actually, I gotta... There we go. No. Just, yeah, there we go. Alright, and then I gotta put these in every 7 spaces, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and then, we'll see how it goes from there. Alright guys, so I got it all zoned in. They started to come in because I accidentally had the game crash again, and as a result I had to use my hotkey to start recording, and they started coming in on their own, but they all have water provided to them, so they should start moving in very quickly. Of course, catering to the demand. So, yeah. Ooh, what? No access. How? There's access to an avenue right there. What? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, like, what? It doesn't make much sense. But yeah, all of these are in, and as you can probably not notice because I'm not zoomed in, but there are areas, like in between, the houses and whatnot, in the middle, that just, are blank because there's no use for them. I might put some open grass areas in there, just to, have the areas filled, so that it doesn't look too bad. And not only that, but it'll increase the land value, you know, without me really, you know, having to put in actual parks or anything, which could be nice. You know what? I think I'll do that. Just because. Oh, hang on a minute. Up. Okay. Just so we can slow it down. We're down 110,000. Our demand for residential is no longer there. So we do have demand for industry everywhere, though. And just about everywhere. No high tech yet. But we do have demand basically everywhere. Agriculture is still very high, so I'm going to have to work on that. How are we doing in terms of money? Okay, we're working our way to having more income than expenses. We're working our way there, which is good. That is very good, because we need to make sure that we don't mess this up. In which case, we'll end up going bankrupt. All right, let me put all of these guys in so that they just increase land value and make the space filled. So I'll be back in a second. All right, so they're all put in now, so the land value will go up, or has gone up, and these guys will upgrade on their own when the demand calls for it. Right now it's not calling for it, so they won't upgrade just yet. But we do have 3,600 people living here, and as a result, we have a population of more than 1,000 Sims, and this is just coming in now. Sims look to heavens but call Mayor. Mayor, Jamestown has become a burgeoning community of more than 1,000 Sims, and those spiritually minded Sims are requesting a gathering place to express their non-worldly concerns. Please consider this their petition for a house of worship in Jamestown. Of course. You need to worship? I provide you with church. Question is, where do I put this? You know what? It might not be a bad spot to put it right there. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. And as I said before, industry, we're going to have to get in. I'm going to use some of the space over here, actually, for more agriculture and industry and whatnot. So let's try and design this in a way that works. How far can I go? I'm gonna say right here. And then like that. So there's that. And then just gonna take this all the way up. There we go. Alright, so all of that's gonna be for agriculture and whatnot. Agriculture. And this will be an agricultural zone too. Alright, cool. Cool as a fox. Alright. And then some medium industry, which also accounts for dirty industry. So this should be good right there. Right next to a farm, not ideal, but you know, what are you gonna do? Don't exactly have all the space in the world, I guess, with the way I designed this, but I think that's good for now. Let's make sure these guys have water. Nah, they don't all have water. So I'm just gonna give them all water. There we go. Alright, cool. So, everything is coming together nicely in Jamestown. Grave needed in Jamestown. The House of Worship has made a fine addition to Jamestown's spiritual life, Mayor, and as a result, our Sims have developed a keen sense of the hereafter. Now they're requesting a dignified cemetery being built in town. I don't think we should risk any angry visitations from ghostly entities, do you? No, I don't think visitation from the paranormal would be ideal. So let's go ahead and put in this cemetery. I want to keep it close to the church. The thing is, though, is that we don't have a lot of space. So I guess we can't keep it close to the church. We can put it... Ooh. Right there. That'll work. For now, anyway. So when people drive right in... see the cemetery first. It's what we pride ourselves with. But, yeah. Alright, guys. So that's about it for this video. If you have any tips, suggestions, mod suggestions, leave them all down in the comment section below. I read every comment, will reply to every comment, unless it is spam. Jesus Christ. See, we're getting all these achievements now. Let me deal with this last one, and then I'll pause the game so we don't get any more. Bigger schools a solution for big crowding problems. Mayor, I'm pleased to present you the culmination of months of design effort. A new high-capacity elementary school. A big city like ours needs big solutions, so through an economy of scale, we can now accommodate many times as many students in a single facility than ever before. Educated the masses en masse. All right. So now we can put in a huge school, which will be good. I feel like that would be the ideal spot for it. Thing is, though, is that it won't cover all the way down here. Where would be a good spot? Right there. Let's put it like right there. Is that even facing the right way? It has to be. I mean, yeah, that's facing the right way. Okay. Alright, cool. So now we got a school in. These guys way down over here. Shit, I didn't mean to zoom out that much. God, and why is that like that? I don't understand. I'll just dezone it at this point, so I don't have to look at the icons. But why is it saying that? Not really sure. I'll just replace it with an open grass area. But, yeah, so that's taken care of. They'll be happy to have a school in. Alright. And that's going to be about it for this episode. Like I said, mods. Mod suggestions, regular suggestions, and tips. All down in the comment section. I reply to all comments. Read every comment unless it is spam. So, be sure to leave them down there below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.